Hey everyone, welcome, I'm MisterBo, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the brand new exotic grenade launcher, the Colony. Now this weapon can be acquired from RNG drops of an exotic engram. There's no quest or anything you need to do, you just need to hope you're lucky from an exotic engram or wait until Xur eventually sells it. Now the description reads, "We outnumbered you, we will find you, you are alone, and we are Colony." Now this weapon, of course, as you can see, is a viest weapon, and it's got a pretty interesting intrinsic perk here, insectoid robot grenades. This weapon's grenades are insectoid robots that chase targets and explode close to them. That's then followed by linear compensator, which slightly increases your projectile speed, slightly increases the blast radius, and slightly increases stability. After that, we then have high velocity rounds, increases projectile speed, and increases the reload speed. We then have Serve the Colony as the trait. Insectoid robot grenades quickly repopulate the magazine from reserves while the colony is unequipped. And then finally, Composite Stock. This weapon has a versatile dual purpose stock which slightly increases stability and slightly increases the handling speed. So let's go ahead and take a look at this weapon in action. Now the exotic perk on this weapon is one of the most unique in the game. This grenade launcher is unlike any other grenade launcher. Now as you can see, fighting some ads here, I shoot the grenade at the floor a little bit away from them, and you can see the little nano robot comes to life and starts crawling towards the enemy. When it finds the enemy, it then blows up and actually does quite a bit of damage. Now this will actually track from quite a distance, but what I've noticed is that if you want to track someone from a fair distance, you sort of need to shoot in their direction. The little nano robot will go in a straight line until it picks up an enemy, and then it will start going to them. You can't shoot completely off to the side nowhere near the enemy and hope that it's going to find them. It will just go forwards in a straight line and then blow up. Of course, you can just shoot it directly at an enemy for it to blow up and cause damage, but the main exotic perk is obviously the tracking of these things. Now I did try and briefly get a little bit of gameplay in Crucible. Crucible at the moment is not a good place to get gameplay of any weapon unless you've got the Prometheus lens, so it was a little bit tricky to actually get my hands on the heavy ammo to show you guys, but I did manage to get it for a split second, and this is some gameplay of that. Now of course you also have the trait where when unequipped it will actually start reloading back into the clip for you, which is always a nice perk on a weapon. It saves you having to reload in those sticky situations. You can just switch to your other weapons for a second and then switch back, and you'll have everything back in the clip. Now of course, this being an exotic weapon, it also comes with its own set of lore, which reads, "Have you ever watched a snake kill something? It's awful. It's so awful. I watched a man die of a tertiapello bite once. Out by the northern wall, I still have nightmares about it." Anyway, that's where viest comes from. The inspiration, I mean. Weapons with all the power of a venomous creature, plus an onboard AI that creatures killer instincts. And now there's the Colony, a grenade launcher packed with fully mobile AI controlled insectoid detonators, each one designed with a taste for blood. We've made some pretty messed up stuff. You've probably seen it, you know? But we've never made anything like the Colony before. So that is the lore on the Colony. So of course there's also a brand new exotic ornament for this weapon, the viest silver, and this is it, completely white with a sort of blue glass in the middle there where the nanobot is. Personally, I prefer the standard version to the ornamented version, but that's just me. So there you have it, that is the Colony, one of the most interesting brand new exotics in the game with a perk we haven't really seen anything like before. I think it's really interesting to see how Bungie improves upon exotic perks, making them a little bit more exotic compared to some of the other weapons and stuff we've seen before. I really do think this is a step in the right direction, and hopefully we get more weapons along the lines of this one in the future. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this weapon. Do you have it already? Do you like it? If not, do you want to try and get it? I think this thing's going to be a ton of fun in PvE and both PvP. The little time that I did get it in PvP, it seemed fairly powerful, and if you're in a tight situation, maybe someone's jumping above you or running away, you can shoot this and that nanobot is going to chase them either just along the floor, climb up the walls, it's going to get them, which is a very nice perk to have. Anyways, again, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, or if it's helped you out in any way, feel free to give the like button a big old hug, subscribe for more Destiny 2 Curse of Osiris content and coverage, boot for that bell to be notified when my future videos go live. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.